Let's say, is the Twitch stream or the YouTube stream have less lag?
Typically the Twitch, but Dark says not by much.
Well, not for me, at least. I think for others.
Anyhow, we should be live, or momentarily live. Hey all, this is JDAster64 with more Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, and joining me today...
Good evening, everybody. It's Miles Luigi. Also, I'm not following you on Twitch. I should follow you.
And it's Dark Mario 1000. I think I'm following you on Twitch, but oh well, I'm subscribed to you on YouTube anyway, so.
Yeah. Again, guys, let me know if chat stuff happens. I know I missed a bunch of messages last time. I can only, I can't really focus my attention on the TV and on my, messages. Anyhow, let's get started here. Let me know if audio sounds bad, anyone who's watching, like off balance or whatever, but it should be good.
We'll let you know. Anyway, as we were discussing just before we started the stream, Amazing Mirror, I kind of remember as the Kirby game that's a bit of a Metroidvania, but it's been so long since I've played it, I forgot a lot of the details from it, so...
Yep. Alright, I need to show off Orange Kirby. We unlocked that right at the end of last stream, if I remember correctly.
Yes, and you remembered, so I didn't have to remind you.
Oh man, this looks so cool. They're like in correct rainbow order and everything. And now we're all just gonna run all over the place and ruin it. Looks like a pack of sixlets. Minus brown.
Okay.
But yeah, at this point, I mean, the game is wide open to us. I could tackle these areas in pretty much any order. I mean, the traditional way would be numerical order, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. But I can always, like, do them in alphabetical order. Some crazy thing like that. Either way, Cabbage Cavern would be my first stop, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I should really fix the controls so Y does not do that. Yeah, I don't think I would have been able to get that and survive anyway. Anyhow, let's check the map here.
Interesting to see where you want to really tackle first, but you did say numerical order, so if that's the case, can't wait to see you body the third area boss.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, what is it? The Copy Essence Deluxe is right there. Copy Pedestal Deluxes and Superstar.
I think they were called Copy Essences in that game, too.
Really?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a burning ability, like, right here.
Oh yeah, I mean, you did take damage from the Flamer.
True.
So how long to beat lists Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is taking 7 hours for the main story.
That sounds about right for, like, a casual playthrough. I'll probably do it a bit faster, because in theory, I'm familiar with the game. I'm gonna be mad if I end up needing that burning ability again. Oh, now I'm not, because there's one right here. But this looks like a mix opportunity, so let's take it. I'm a firm believer in using mix whenever I'm presented with the option. Yeah. Looks like a little bit of a tight quarters to try to get them both.
Much better if you go in through the other way. Or come out the other way.
This is true.
It's not a one-way door.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got the map very early on in the previous two areas. Here you can see how kind of useless it is to try to figure out your way. I mean, you can sort of guess that the whole map is going to be filled up. Like, it's not, like,
Yeah.
when zoomed out, like, you know that roughly you're in the upper right corner of it, but, you don't know much beyond that, so it very much helps to have the maps. Wow, what the heck happened to the beam guy here? Anyhow. Well, here's where I would use burning if I could do that underwater, but I can't, so I need a hammer. Or UFO. Both of which I believe one has access to in this area, so we'll see what goes on. bunkers. Let's see if
Yeah,
there's anything in this
bunkers
corner.
is somewhere in this area. That much I remember off the top of my head, actually.
I find it humorous that Yellow and Green Kirby have the same abilities I had access to in the previous area.
Yeah.
Well, this is two-way. Let's see where it puts us. Oh, more water. We're just descending. These fish are just kind of aggressive, but not really. They're just kind of like slowly going towards me.
Ah, there it is.
And here we have the Area 6 map, but we're not gonna go there just yet. I didn't figure there could be too much up here.
I was about to say, like, on the note of when you don't get the map and you only see like a little bit of whatever that is, and then you have to guess your way to the map, it doesn't really help for like one area in particular, I believe.
Area 4, definitely. Area 9, I think the map is like one of the last few things you get.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I didn't understand why. By the time you basically have already found 95%, if not all 100. Well, no, it wouldn't be 100 because there's still the boss, so.
Well, we're making some sort of progress, but we still haven't really found any chests or really gone anywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, it should be close.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I seem to... Oh, wow. We're finding switches left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Is this... Yeah, this is just the lower switch in Area 3. Might as well get Fighter.
Also never realized how close the lower switch was to... No, actually, two of the lower switches. One to... Is it Area 8, I believe? I might be thinking of the one... Not the lower switch, but maybe there's a higher one.
Nice. Fighter lets you break that backwards. Not that there's any point, because you can already, like, do that. Oh gosh, you can hit these from all unintended directions. I like this.
Taking advantage of those big hitboxes.
Wow. I thought for a second Fighter did that. I'm like, what the heck did I just do? Like, I'm just barely spawning that guy.
Yeah, bomber.
I feel like you were meant to do this. I don't think I've ever actually had Fighter coming into this room, because I usually approach it from the other direction.
So yeah.
I think with, yeah, spray paint. Good night, things keep exploding off screen. Well, whenever I find a goal, I'll swap to that. There's the chocolate spray paint.
If it's not Fighter, then definitely Beam. But, you know, since Fighter is the readily available one.
Yeah, Fighter is interesting to try to actually fight with in this game. Now that's no longer an option, so I can either take my time or call some Kirbys to help me out.
I choose the latter at your health.
You guys not gonna actually bother, like, doing anything here?
They healed you, so...
Oh.
Just patiently waiting for Green to do his job.
It did take a while, didn't it?
Yeah, the laser guy got more damage in a single shot of his own ability than he would have with the ability itself. He knew what he was doing. Boy, this is a very different direction than I usually take going through this area. I need to not do laggy moves when descending. Especially when I've already seen that there are spike bits. Is it a one-way door? Nope, two-way.
Should be near another switch, right?
Yeah, I'm probably heading straight for the other switch. Nope, not quite. Yep, we've made our way up and left across most of the area. Yeah, Cabbage Cavern has a way of forcing you to the top. Getting to the bottom left corner is kind of tricky. Didn't realize I
I
was
was
that
right.
low on health. At least I lost no progress. But I did manage to get killed by an enemy that was stuck behind a wall. That's kind of impressive.
He's literally there so you can get his ability.
Very
Oh, nice,
least,
I hit that one from the side.
You ought to be like maybe 1 or 2 screens away from the next switch.
Yeah. I figured there was more in that next room. Nope, nothing here.
Because I recall one of the switches, like the mirrors, they're just only 3 spaces away from Area 3's boss, which I found really, wow, because I just had very much trouble finding all the area bosses.
What is the point with that whole lower area? Anyway.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yep, and here's the last switch. This takes us to Area 8.
Yep.
And this also gives us some fairly useful abilities here for puzzles. We have access to burning and stone easily now. I think this way takes us close to the boss, so let's head up again and... Actually, I may just warp out and enter from the top.
You're very much right. The right mirror does go toward the boss. That's why I wonder how I missed him when I was a youth.
Alrighty, game. Hope we got music. Or sound effects, I forgot which. Nice pause there right as I'm taking damage. Yeah, this area I definitely remember being obnoxious because, like, look how much of this area I've covered and not found the maps, the screen that has the map in it. I've just sort of been
definitely on dry land.
nearly encircled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much to do in this upper corner. I've probably already cleared it all. So let's see if we can make our way rightward from here, because I can never remember which direction one has to enter to get to near where the map is.
To say that bonkers is necessary for it, but I'm
Yeah.
running off the top.
I could buy that. Yeah, this is an exit out to Area 1, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this definitely needs some sort of hammering implement, or something equivalent. I feel like this would be a lot faster if I still had stone.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
Wheel. Not what we wanted. Didn't realize you could mix in here. That's what I get for fooling around there. Yeah, let's see if burning can get us anything there.
You could probably use one of the 200 or so lives you have from Kirby Star Allies right now.
Yeah, this game doesn't really start you with a bunch. Well, we do have
I mean,
UFO,
true.
but I don't think that's going to help us all that much at the moment.
Nightmare and Dreamland also started you with 2. Didn't Squeak Squad start you with 2 as well?
It might have. Return to Dreamland started you with 7, but to be fair, you also shared lives with extra players, so if you started with 4, you only got 5. If you start with 4 players, you only got 4 extra lives. Okay, so let's regroup. Where do we need to go? I don't know if this UFO is going to be too much use, but let's try to clear out the map from the right side. mind me. I've been to this room already. Where are we? Okay, we're low. UFO is nice for clearing out rooms in just arbitrary order. Still haven't found any new rooms though, unfortunately.
They'll be coming soon. I hope, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I've been up this way. Actually, no, I may have come from this direction. Yeah, I haven't been on this side. I remember saying I needed to break these blocks, but in reality I just haven't been on this side of the blocks yet. Aiming beam above you like that is kind of interesting. Let's confirm. Yes, I'm pretty sure I haven't been in the store yet. Yeah, this is new. No, it's not, dang it, I came in this way. Well, this should be new at least. It's one way. Okay, this looks promising. Let's not get hit by that guy. I'm curious as to which ability you're meant to do this with. Can we hit that from way over here? Nope, it's off screen.
Cutter.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's bomb, I think. It's either bomb or cutter.
Butter or comb?
All words correctly.
Thankfully, UFO solves a good number of problems as well. And we get more music! Hooray! This should be the map screen. And now we come to UFO's worst nightmare! Breakable blocks! How could one possibly get through there? I can't quite hit that from here either. Oh, so much for that. Nice invincibility frames, as fighters should have. Memory serves, yeah, not of much use. Now hopefully I haven't just trapped myself up this way by going up too early.
No?
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Yoshizilla.
Hey. Hey.
Sorry my commentary hasn't been all that, interesting here. Just trying not to lose important abilities here. Just sort of slide kick, slide kick. Slide kick dive. Oh, we have a goal.
I just realized, why do you have this as part 1? Because I thought you,
I thought I changed
you
it to
already
part
did a
2.
stream.
Did I not?
Twitch is bad, so...
Yeah,
that
Twitch
may
is
be the
bad.
case.
I definitely changed that. I will pick up this one up and not drop right into the pit. And now I
Nice,
will
hold
proceed to reset after this goal and lose whatever lives I get from it. Plus the one that I just picked up. Well, none apparently. I'm gonna just barely dive away from 3 of them.
Nice. Anyway, Dark Mario, and what's up, Miles? I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm doing okay.
Anyway, holding a button combination that's rather awkward because all of the buttons are on the same side of the controller. Right, so chocolate Kirby. now we
As
just
if
got...
as if you needed any more reason to think of Kirby as some kind of edible.
Alright, I keep forgetting I have to swap.
I don't know, however. Has anyone eaten chocolate bubblegum? Is that a thing?
I have no idea. But it sounds plausible enough.
I would hope not, though. And dang, yeah, you did pretty much clear out 97% of...
Completely
entire-
blind.
Yes.
The map right there. I don't think I even needed UFO to get there, did I? Maybe I did. Well. Okay, I'm clearly not approaching this in the correct direction. Boy. Rock enemies, as always, have a ridiculous amount of HP.
Gotta be sturdy. Also sturdy so you don't one-hit KO them. Oh,
There's
wait,
a one-way door. We will go there later, obviously. Don't know how you're meant to do that, but there are plenty of ways to do it. I feel like I'm missing something in the upper corner of this room. Oh, and we get another spray paint just after switching to this one.
So what world are you on? Or I don't know if it's like Kirby's based on worlds or anything, but like
Let's take the
how
upper
far are you
door.
in the game?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that these are based on worlds per se, since this is a not a linear Kirby game. I'd say
Well,
he's about 1/8 of the way completed with the entire game.
Oh man.
I mean, the percentage says I'm 1/3 of the way, and I believe
That's
that.
true as well.
The hub is a big area, despite having no bosses. That was a fair amount of damage, but now I gotta wait for him to move.
In retrospect to how many bosses he's
Oh, this goes straight to the boss.
completed.
That's not what we
It
want.
does. It's not? Dang. Well,
Not at
that's
the moment,
exactly-
I'd rather save it for last. Because there's a chest in this room.
You always gotta do the boss last. You calling your friends now?
Yeah, I had 1 health left.
It's a wise idea.
You don't want to lose the hammer you just got.
I mean, there's a much better ability in the
Dang it, I don't think
room
I
before the
actually
boss.
have a way of getting back down there without going back up this way.
I mean, there was a healing item below anyway, so... And
Yeah.
again, of course, treasure chest completion. That's always important.
Yep, well, gotta go back for that chest and not go up immediately. I knew I'd get burned by that eventually, because Cabbage Cabin does not like you going through one-way gates. Wow, that was an interesting bounce. Where am I? I want to go left, because that's where the area gate is. No, I don't. I want to go right, because that's where I continue with the area. Oh, you know what? Maybe you take the lower door instead of the upper door. So my intuition was reversed. Typically, this is Cabbage Cabin. Why am I surprised? Dang it! Very much trying to avoid that.
Ouch.
Yeah, I haven't shown this move yet, but Kirby has the all-powerful, ever-powerful hammer flip.
Ah, yes.
The recoil frames on that.
Wow, we just saw that.
Dang.
Wow,
Oh, yep.
Wow.
Here's the chest.
that was a home run right there.
It's the only
No, that
reason-
wasn't Miles. That wasn't out of the park there. That like went out of the park.
And now we get to
It's the
fight
best
Bonkers
thing
again.
ever.
Nope.
It's the best.
Yeah, we could easily do in the boss with a couple hammer swings, but there are more fun ways to immediately do in the boss. First, let's call all the Kirbys here again, because... Oh, sure, yeah, sure, go for the boss! And need the health, actually. So throw. We've not even seen the enemy that this is based off of yet. I guess green didn't make it down here.
True. Should have waited till you actually got in the door. Or the pit of wind.
Anyhow, we have
Fun
a
ways.
mole.
Fun ways to complete this boss. More like a fun way.
Exactly.
Well, that may be a bit difficult, actually, if these guys are gonna get in my way when I'm trying to pick up items. So yeah, I'm just holding his spike thing directly on top of him. And then he just takes all the damage and dies.
Wow, that's a way to do it.
It's ridiculous, but it's pretty humorous.
Meanwhile, the guy with the hammer didn't bother even showing up to the fight.
Yes.
He's just sort of stuck down in Cabbage Cabin. Well, let's go show off yet another color as we start the new area.
Aw, already
Man.
losing the luster of chocolate.
Sapphire
So
Kirby
Miles,
looks
I
pretty
asked-
cool.
oh,
Sorry, you go ahead.
I was gonna ask Miles if this is his favorite Kirby game as well, because I know you and Dark said this is like one of your favorites.
It'd be hard to say it's my favorite, seeing as I've only ever played it once, though it is really good.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I haven't played this at all, so...
I forgot about the tornado flavor text.
Ah, yes. Spin,
Nice.
spin, 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 spin.
Spin, spin,
Ah,
spin.
I love that.
Yeah, let's tackle the right side of this next area first, because as I recall, it has pretty much no bearing on going towards the boss. Yep, this is not the right direction we want to be going.
Well, you know that for Area 5's boss, Area 4's boss, if you don't see red, well,
I would like a beam. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get your help, so I need you to jump into those spikes real quick. Come on, Yellow, you almost did it! So close. This never works out. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So much simpler than going back the 3 screens. Almost lost it right away myself.
Finally, you got it.
There we go. This is the direction we wanted to go anyway. If I... Oh, this isn't even the furthest down entrance to Area 4, actually. There are even more. Yeah, Area 4 is fairly expansive. Even though the majority of it goes upward, there's plenty of outer areas like this.
yeah, definitely.
If memory serves, this one goes to a mini-boss that we've not yet seen.
Yeah.
The Bomb Bar.
Are there any parts of the games or bosses that you just absolutely hate?
Yes. Box Boxer is the absolute
Yeah,
worst.
Box is pretty horrible. Oh, I should use these. I think these give a power. Well, they give
Horrible,
magic,
like-
apparently.
Horrible in terms of like he's just bad or something. Like he's
Horrible
or is
as
he
in-
evil?
Wow! That was fairly effective, actually.
Magic. Magic.
Da 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 da.
Maybe I should actually give it a direction to start instead of just defaulting to whatever it gives. How did I get hit from that? Whatever, game. Yeah, missile is really hard to control, like, accurately. Yep. Something's
His
just...
boxes are stupid.
Yeah, I haven't shown off sleep yet, but sleep is about as useful as you would expect it to be if you're not like a Jigglypuff main in Melee.
Boxer is just waste. It's just pretty fast. Does all these fast moves. It's not can't really get a good handle on his patterns.
And he only has one attack that you can actually damage him with, and he likes to like resist a lot of the common attacking types. He deserves 2 hammer flips to the face, and nothing better. That are just UFO shots from across the stage. Thankfully, all sub-bosses die to that. Really, man?
Hello, Super Mario and Bo.
What is up?
Wants to know how he's doing. Fine.
We're doing good.
Not what I meant to do! I meant to drop my power. Well... Okay, we did actually enter one of the bottom parts of this. So yeah, as you can see here, this is like the map screen here. The one that was just not connected to the rest of the area. Where you were supposed to do that sword move that is not Final Cutter.
Okay.
Well, kinda surprised I couldn't act out of that, but okay. Maybe I can mix there to make up for it. Nope. I mean, maybe. Seems a bit difficult.
It's a large enemy. Yeah.
You have to time it so that, like, you get the large enemy at the exact time that the other guy walks into range. Burning seems like it would be useful for getting through that gap. Also, wow, I have no lives. How did this happen?
Couple mistakes plus resetting means you lose and get a game over soon.
As I mentioned, you could probably stand to borrow a couple lives from our star allies right now.
Well, here's one right here. Alright,
yeah,
game.
there's a 1-up.
Map! Up! Well then. That was excellent for all involved. Now we can actually continue.
Nice.
I think that's a map area right above us.
A map area?
Not
You mean,
map, sorry, mirror
switch, yeah.
area. Switch
Yeah, you're right.
area.
The amazing mirror?
My god.
One of the 13 okay mirrors. Really, guy? Yup. Switch.
That was just dumb.
So at least if we lose... Yeah, this is the upper mirror of the area. Let's go ahead and clear out that right area. Actually, it might be faster to go from the other... Yeah, it might be faster to go from the next mirror clockwise.
Game over, not much to lose anymore. And
Yeah.
yes, Super Mario and Bo,
Yeah,
that
Super
is
Mario.
Miles Luigi.
Yep.
Yo!
Oh, JDA Stir, and this is also, I guess, a question for Miles. A little off topic, but I plan to do Paper Mario Pro Mode soon and stream it. I just need to ask, am I in for a treat?
You're in for as much of a treat as you want to be.
Yeah, I saw some of Miles' attempt to beat Kensiku, but that looked fun.
Yeah, there's unfortunately a few glitchier parts of the game that are not ideal. It's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to not take that Maxim Tomato. Oh, I forgot there was a mirror in this room, dang it. I've been making all this noise. No consideration. Right, let's try that again.
I will say, provided you know what you're doing, it is more challenging at the beginning when you don't have too many battle options, whereas later on, you have a lot more options, and if you know how to use them, it is easier.
Oh,
Plus the
wrong
fact
area,
that
dang it.
they
Makes
really
sense.
make too many changes to the later areas also.
Alright, this should be area 4.
Yeah, I believe I said I would do another Pro Mode playthrough if there was ever an update to it, though it seems like Clover went completely missing, and I don't think there will be.
Gotta wait till the other Pro Mode to come out.
There's plenty of T2ID mods that I could check out in the meantime that I haven't, so
Are
probably
there
should.
T2ID or something?
Something shuffleizer v3.
I was waiting for you to plug that in.
It's not done yet, but it's nearly there. I'll have it out within a week or so, probably.
Is it compatible with the 4K texture pack?
Don't know, honestly. I would
Great
wager maybe
question.
not, but
Hey, Miles. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you, JD. My bad.
What's the question?
Did they make it in promo to where you have to actually beat the dojo in order to get past the black toads? I'm just kidding.
That would be something.
Cheap.
Chapter 1. Beat them in Chapter 1.
No, beat them in prologue.
Yeah, because Black Toads is just before Chapter 1, and I'm thinking about the fact that you can beat Master in Prologue in original Paper Mario, but I don't think that's a possibility in Prologue.
This very
saw
much
it.
looks like a mixed possibility, but a kind of hard one to line up.
I saw someone get destroyed by Master 3 in promo. It was hilarious. Like on the first turn.
Oh yeah, the first turn is the blessing. Per se.
Dang it! So difficult. I think there's like a chest right after this. I really want to get at least one good mix out of this.
Keep trying too hard, you might suffer.
Yeah, let's refresh our health instead. This game is no joke if you try to treat it like a total game. Oh wow, somehow I ended up with the other Kirby's power there. Let's use this where there are enemies on screen, in case we get something that turns enemies into one-ups.
That is odd. Usually if you inhale your own power and you inhale the other
Well-
person's power, you get your own.
They went and killed all the enemies right when I was trying to use it, so I guess that'll have to wait. Oh well. Hopefully I get good stuff from the bonus game. Thankfully the timers on the bonus game actually get longer the later in the game you are. Man, I have yet to get a single one-up from one of these.
Eventually you'll get one.
Yep, that was nothing at all. Right, so let's head back up to that upper area 4 door. Okay. Whoops, I think I went through the wrong door. Yeah. Okay, here Mustard Mountain proper begins. All the lava and so forth. It's interesting that you have a lava level halfway through the game. But Kirby games do that a lot for some reason. At least Kirby games of this era. Like there was a World 5 volcano world in 5 out of 8, I believe, in Squeak Squad. And like there were volcano levels pretty early in Canvas Curse as well.
Gotta make things hot for Kirby first. And then cold?
Yeah, this is a lot of one-way doors too.
And then dark.
I feel like I've already missed the way to get in here. Let's try that again. Maybe I missed a lower entrance. This was always a very confusing area for me for some reason.
I want to even believe that there's nothing of significance if you take that entrance, but then there's another entrance that follows it that actually has a treasure chest.
The one that I went to, or?
Yeah, the one where there was a mini. I don't remember the name.
Oh. Yeah, what are their names? I don't remember. I think it is just, yeah, Mini, maybe? M-I-N-N-I or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, yes. Dang.
How does... Oh no, you know what it is? I think Mini Kirby can drop through ledges. Oh, with a Y, my bad. Yeah, that's it. I don't think you can drop through that normally. Let's test that hypothesis. Oh, nope, you can drop through it normally. Whoops. And obviously, if we had UFO, this wouldn't even be a question. Well, I'm gonna drop here, but I'm gonna regret it. There was no dodging that. I'm gonna continue taking this for some reason. Well, I forgot those even had a projectile. Yeah, there's no point in going down from there, I think. This just gets you an extra screen. I always love the parasol animation in this game. Oh well. I think we found all of the area anyway. Oh wow, there's no game over screen at all. It just sort of plops you back in the main area.
Okay, no punishments, just, okay, you're back here now.
So did we actually finish that? Yes. So we're gonna call that a death warp and move on.
The true speedrunning tactics.
Gets game overs to save time.
Yeah, there is literally no punishment other than it kicking you out to the hub. Like, not even a game over screen. So bizarre. I don't recall if you even need to keep this mini for anything, but at least these guys are a little bit nicer about letting you pass them. Oh yeah, you do need to keep it from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one, so I'm not going to keep it any longer than needed. A 1-up for all of that. I guess that's appreciated.
Probably could have used that.
I think this heads bossward from this point up though, so let's go ahead and clear out the left side of this instead. I don't think it really matters which side of that door you're on either.
No, it doesn't. One just leads you somewhere else, and then one... Does one lead you to a mini-boss, though? I think so. I don't recall. No, I'm thinking of the one on the left side.
Yeah, part of why it took me so long to find this map as well is this screen just says, oh, there's a warp to Area 4 in it. Turns out there are 2 of them that go to totally different, distinct locations in Area 4. One of them's up here, and the other one is in the other direction.
Yeah, and one of them, yeah. One of those gives you...
Let's get near enemies. Magic Kirby didn't do anything. Sometimes Magic Kirby just randomly spawns a Meta Knight or a like a invincibility candy that affects you no matter where you are. I had that happen during my walkthrough. And people were like, "What the heck happened?" Like,
yeah, random Meta Knights are the best. I say that, but sometimes it actually screws me up with what I'm doing. I'm like, I really want this ability. Nope.
Can't use the final cutter. What was the point of that? I'm not even sure what I'm meant to be doing here.
Be right back.
I
I thought there was a waddle do.
Maybe. I definitely want bomb for this one. Oh, a UFO. You can break those, despite the fact that I just missed them twice. This little side screen that you can't otherwise get. And I totally forgot that Crash was in this game for some reason. Yeah, here's the boss that gives you throw. Let's go ahead and land some hits on it early. No, sadly that doesn't work. That'd be great if you could kill it without even entering the arena.
it'd make that instance of Box Boxer in Area 7 much more palatable.
Oh yeah. Those Area 7 bosses are interesting. Oh, sadly, you have to ditch this if you even want to go there. I can't imagine they can force you to take throw, but I guess we'll show it off. Never mind, I can't get there anyway. By getting UFO, I've already locked myself off from that. Well, now we've lost it, and... oh well. I mean, I got to show you that little unique animation for when you use the L button with the UFO. I forget where I was going, even. This way, right? Yeah. Show off that throw boss. Fan, I believe his name is.
P-H-A-N.
Yeah.
Nice to see Fan replace the rolling turtle, or whatever that turtle was.
Yeah, rip rolling turtle.
Remake.
You got one game. I like how I keep pausing right when I'm taking damage. I was hoping that guy would respawn. Technically he was off screen. Yeah, I want to show that guy off. Dang it, man! Does he really only spawn once? These guys have an interesting attack. Leap, I think their name is.
Yeah.
They kiss you, you take damage, and then you go into that wiping your face animation that can kill you if you're over a pit. And I don't even have any powers to use now. Great. Oh well, we'll show him off legit. Wow! Okay. Or we'll just get bodied the second he moves. I forgot how fast he was.
Oh yeah, he's a fast one.
True Kirby's Adventure fashion. Except the Kirby's Adventure bosses weren't that big. Oh wow, and you just don't get any power-ups in this room, so the best you can do is carry, like, a star. Except you can't even do that! Because you can't jump that high. Okay, skip it, we're calling friends. Oh, there's a guy that already has throw here.
Yeah. Also like how you were stuck in the Fan animation because he caught you and then one of your Kirby's was like, nope, you're getting out of that, you didn't take damage. It's a nice touch.
Huh.
Interesting to note that when you do throw enemies, they can break metal blocks.
Yeah, sadly, I have to come up here twice if I want to get all the rooms. So I guess I didn't need to show off Fan the first time. Maybe we'll go via UFO next time. All this mini stuff. There aren't even really that many mini puzzles in this game, so it's funny that they all show up this early.
Only like 3, if my memory serves correctly.
Yeah.
One of which is just optional.
In any case, guys, I'm gonna bail out early here, so good luck, JD. Okay?
Yeah. I will see you, Miles Luigi. Man, you can't slide kick when you got the mini ability.
Can't really do
Thanks.
anything.
Take care.
Except...
You can walk around when you're mini. Alright, take care.
See ya.
Dang it.
I forgot you just turn large or normal size once you go through a door.
Apparently this guy, yeah. Apparently this guy takes normal damage from cutting attacks, so that's nice. Dang it, I was hoping I could get him in time there. I should have just spit the ability star.
Gotta use logic. Cut off his fighting.
The thing is that it was all entirely pointless, because this is just a warp start area 9. I could have just left the room immediately.
Yeah.
Time to show off the path to the goal now. Sorry, wrong way. But I will take that Maxim tomato. That's one way of doing it. like how they give you Twister in that, or Tornado rather, in that, same thing depending on where you live. But, they give you Tornado in the room right before the enemy, right at the beginning of the screen, is a tornado.
Yeah. It's questionable.
Meanwhile, I actually need burning to get to that UFO, so thankfully there's a burning right here. You don't actually need burning, so I forget why I thought that. God, you can't angle... Oh yeah, you can angle these up. You can also jump by holding up slightly. Forgot about that, because it so rarely comes into play. Oh! I don't know if I knew you could throw bombs downward like that. Or
Yeah,
you can aim them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, those bombs stay a very long time. That was meant to be set.
Part of the reason why I never knew that bomb could be dashed.
Yeah. So yeah, bomb's got basically its whole moveset in this game. That's interesting. I hope this is the right way. Yeah, just sort of went there without thinking.
As long as you don't take the mini path, you're fine.
That'll be difficult to do without being mini. Yeah. All of those guys are called Haley. Beam. Kind of a bleh mix, but oh well. Oh yeah, Cupid's in this game. I feel like it's not really been seen for a while.
I mean, you saw it in the first stream. Does that count? I guess it might be considered the second stream, depending on people's memories.
Yeah. But that first stream didn't happen. We don't talk about that. Yeah, this is the room I was thinking of in falling to your death from a leap attack. I've had that happen multiple times here. A new color we can show off right after hitting this goal. And now we don't even have any lives to lose. The wind is kind of not wanting me to go back that way.
It's a strong current. It's not like another wind area that I know that actually isn't too strong.
Okay, let's see if we can actually... Nope. Dang it, I don't want to mix! Thus far I've gotten no use out of Cook, because I've either killed the enemy or... Missile, interesting. A little bit hard to try to attack with. Whoa, that just blew up instantly for no reason. I think those give a different ability.
Yeah, the one that he drops you on, or isn't it?
I think it gives you bomb, but I don't recall.
You're right. You're right, it's bomb.
That had some range.
This mini boss can give you two abilities. Missile and bomb, and when you defeat it, missile. I would have expected crash though.
This guy is kinda tanky, which means he probably resists this. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting thing that I don't know if I've really alluded to explicitly, but enemies in this game actually have elemental weaknesses. And this is one of the very few games that's the case.
Yeah, you alluded to it when you were talking about Boxer and how he's the worst in this game.
But yeah, like, the elements in this game are hot things, cold things, sharp things, and, like, blunt things, which would be like hammer. Well, dang it, I was trying to kill without calling on friends. Didn't work out. Given that we have 0 more tries, I will probably call them in if I get in a dire strait this time.
So you're getting pretty much bodied here. He's not that tough, man.
Really, man? I don't think bomb or missile would be any better. I'm just being very lazy.
Final Cutter would do you some service.
Would it really, though? I'd have to be on the ground to use that. Yeah, I guess that does some fair damage.
Dude, Final Cutter is like the best.
I don't actually know how much damage it does, frankly.
It's pretty ridiculous in the fact that it can one-hit KO Heavy Knight. Let that sink in.
Well, thus far, we're still 0 1-ups, I believe, for all of the gold games combined.
Oh my gosh. We'll eventually see it. I still believe. You got a couple more.
Ready. Let's get us that cherry. Spray paint, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Just a slightly different shade on the feet and, actually, is that even a different shade of pink? No. So yeah, it's just the feet and the cheeks. Yeah, I never cared much for this color scheme for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Alright, let us see. I think we're about done. Yeah, we just need to take the bossward path at this point, and I don't think there are any chests to be missed if I take the wrong path. I keep going in the wrong direction here. I imagine a TAS could do some crazy things in these rooms with missile. Like, it's very hard to, there's delay on the attack. You can't really, immediately, turn in a direction that you want to. So you have to do some crazy manipulation to, properly, follow the corners. Zoom in. Dang it, man. Don't give me a choice. Because that'll take the wrong door every time.
It's better to just take the damage.
Love that you can go across 2 block gaps with a wheel. Just shows how ridiculous the, how ridiculously hard you have to try to fall in gaps in this game. Oh, so now we can actually use our knowledge that we can move this block.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've actually ever moved this block.
I've only moved it once and only
Oh gosh,
once.
Peggy, get out of the way! Also...
That's because of that penguin guy. Pengy. It's not worth it too, because it's just lives.
Yep. Hey, it's lives and ice, which we've not really seen much. It's funny, for Frosty being the first... Frosty being... Oh, wow, that guy just unfroze, because he wasn't dead yet. But yeah, for ice being the first thing you get from a mini-boss, it really doesn't show up much after that. It's a fairly rare ability, and you can control the ice breath like you can the fire, I think. Okay, maybe you can't.
Not for ice. I don't think you can even make it long.
Oh, and that was ice.
I think it melted.
I was expecting that fire to go all the way down. I was gonna say, presumably we're supposed to get a Shadow Kirby appearance here.
Yeah, but of course, there's the other big old stone block as well. You got sword still on you.
Yeah, if you do, which I don't, and I just took the one-way door on accident.
Which unfortunately means you can't get throw again.
Oh, can you get throw on the other side?
Yep.
Doesn't seem like it'd be terribly useful for this fight anyway.
Nah, it wouldn't, but
I would
just
like
for the sake of getting through.
stone, not fighter. Also, wow, again, that has way more range than it should. There was nothing even remotely close to connection between our sprites.
Hitboxers are stupid.
Square hitboxes, man. This is why 64 is the best Smash game, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Everything's hitbox is gigantic. Like Ness's down aerial. Freest spike that ever existed. You know what? Knowing what the boss is, this is going to be way more useful than burning.
Can't argue with that, actually.
Oh, but I would have had a chance anyway. It's more useful than throw, too, to be fair. I like this little reference to the adventure arena, where you need high jump. Or you don't need it, but like it helps jump up those platforms.
Oh yeah.
If you can get a rising hit with stone, you can get a couple hits at once, like you can on most bosses.
Rising Stone is pretty cool.
I'm not doing a very good job of it. Sheesh.
Racco's movements are pretty cool as well. The fact that he has that little star attack.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
It's only in this game, I thought. It might be in the...
Yeah, the radial one, yeah, I don't know if I've seen that in any other games. Radial, cannot pronounce things. That's area 4, clear.
Hooray!
Now to the now to the room where it's impossible to not go in the correct direction. Like every single path through this castle lands you at the boss, more or less. I guess that's also true of the like mountain part of Mustard Mountain as well.
You would think, but then I never got to see Krakow for some reason or another.
Now that we're at the Carrot Castle, let's not go in the Carrot Castle, and instead go to Area 8. Or not, because we can't actually do anything here.
Not yet, at least.
Oh, I think I never actually mentioned, well, now it's not too relevant, but going through that warp reminded me. The cave music in this game is just a remix of the theme from Nightmare in Dreamland in the forest. It's not exactly the same, though. It's in, like, a swing beat instead.
Can you go back in, actually? What you doing?
Yeah, let's just leave. What did you want? Sorry?
I was going to have you to use stone when you were going back up, because I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh! I should! Can't you get stone in the lower... I think you can get it here. Yeah. Not gonna go right in the castle anyway. There's other stuff to do outside.
Including finding the switch to Area 7.
Thanks, guy. I think if you use Parasol, you can very slowly float upward. Actually, now I'm
This was so worth it.
here's Parasol, so we can actually test that.
can't believe out of all the times I've played this game, I've never tried that.
I was kind of curious. Like, they would just very slowly float upward.
Nice.
Anyway, now that we've gone and died multiple times over, let's go check out the outskirts of Carrot Castle before we go in. There's an entire upper area I haven't been to yet.
The outskirts of Carrot Castle, and then the mirror of Carrot Castle, Area 7.
How does one actually get there?
I think the top left is the best. Oh.
Yeah, let's just go through the main door again. I think I just went through the wrong exit here. Yeah, here we are. Here we're in Area 1. Nope, dang it, we went through the wrong one again. I think. Oh, this is probably one of those cases where Mira is gonna be a pain.
Yeah.
Somehow I managed to not scare it away in all that. Memory serves you're supposed to stay low during this section coming up, but I forget where exactly you're supposed to go. Nope, I just went the same way. I was supposed to go up the other way. I think this is where I got the green spray paint, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, yeah, this is all stuff we've seen already, so let's find the actual way we're supposed to go.
Top left.
Yeah, there aren't any higher up exits, so it must be just the other exit from that room.
I do like how three and
Oh,
eight are.
green guy stayed in here, so I didn't even have to, kill the mirror again. And I want that UFO, sir. Thank you. UFO looks interesting with color schemes like this.
It's the saving grace of some of the spray paints that I don't like.
I mean, Snow Kirby is objectively the best, and it looks amazing with UFO. He does not die in one hit to an uppercut, thank you.
You have to be so close to him, as in, you have to get him on. Oh wow, never mind, you were. Huh, what am I thinking? Oh, wait, is it because you lifted him up and then got it there?
Well, I assume we'll... Well, these are two-way doors, so it doesn't matter. Oh, this goes to Area 7. Forgot about that. We can get in... I might as well go through this lower area, because if memory serves, this takes you pretty quickly to a mirror. Yeah, Prank has interesting moves, if I can get him to do them. He throws fireballs, he throws banana peels if memory serves, and then he kills himself.
Don't think I've seen him KO himself, Oh, never mind, I have.
Yeah, we have much more of this area to see later, but I wanted to go ahead and get these switches.
Good. You even got the one so you didn't have to go into the top left of Area 5's way. Killing two birds with one stone.
Right, so let's once again just barely avoided getting shot by lasers in two directions there. Oh, I could have just taken the mirror back out. Thankfully, there are still Kirbys in this room. So once again, I didn't have to kill the mirror again.
I think they're having even a little too much fun.
I like how the camera reframes itself there. Alright, so let's go the other path this time.
He did that also for the Shadow Kirby appearance. Or Shadow Kirby appearances. It'll just reframe stuff if you're like not in the right area.
It's so weird. Why do only 2 sword, like, heavy knights spawn there?
I think they really want you to have sword.
Tough. This just takes you here. I feel like there's definitely outskirts areas I haven't been to yet, so I'm not sure where I'm missing them.
I'm gonna have to say that the outskirts areas, you have to actually go inside the castle first, if that's what you're thinking of. Like the windy areas.
Yeah, maybe I'm just thinking... Oh, yeah, that's different. I must just have already cleared the areas I'm thinking of in Area 1.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Likely, honestly.
Carrot Castle. If memory serves, these blocking things are everywhere in this opening area.
It's pretty annoying.
I think there was a little bit of Area 5 in the Star Allies level based off of Amazing Mirror. Like the area near the end of this, where we get to rotating cannons and such. I will show that off, and like you can very easily see the resemblance there. I wonder if this is a real block. Just sort of conspicuously sitting there. Well, that chest is exactly as rewarding as it deserved to be. Yeah, outdoors, outskirts are different things.
Fair point.
I want to say there's something nearish here. You don't have to fall in this pit, right? That just looks like an actual pit. It's here where you're supposed to fall in this windy area. And I can never remember which one you're supposed to fall in. But it's probably the third, given that those two both led to the same place. And yeah, there may have actually been something I missed in that pit.
I want to say yes. Because I know that there is one pit that takes you to a large chest. I don't remember off the top of my head which one that was.
Didn't mean to do that. Because now I need to be down there, and can't be. If memory serves, this is an important chest, too. Well, maybe we can get something out of...
Important chest, like an energy drink?
Yeah, maybe not so important, I guess. Yeah, that's one that the other Kirbys would have helped me with, as well.
Yeah.
Well, we have more stuff to show off there anyway. I will gladly take that as soon as I fall down that 1 block gap. I chose poorly.
Dang.
Couldn't remember which way to shoot. That was a bad one. Let's not do that again. Except throw might actually be useful for one of the other directions.
I purposely select down left. Yeah, down left. Just for fan. I've accidentally chosen fan a second time though, so.
Well, he's a lot easier to fight when there's that much more headroom.
Very much so.
I was kind of hoping that one would be a block-in. Well, we can see there's not much in the area above us. Let's try this direction.
Is it top right that's to the boss?
I don't know. And I just accidentally broke that. That would have been a shortcut through the spiky area.
Oh no, you're actually going the right way to the boss.
Yeah, I think top left was the way. So, we may just show off the boss early in this case. Or just, like, L out of the boss room about 6 times. Yeah, none of these are particularly good powers for the boss, though, so I'll wait. Wish I could remember the way to the map.
I've always found Cutter to actually be pretty great for the boss. If you
Yeah,
don't
I guess
consider-
Cutter's pretty good for the boss. There's one particular thing I want to use for the boss, though.
I think I know what you're thinking, but maybe not.
One of two.
Ah.
Right then, let's get all the stuff that we should have gotten last time. I guess we can clear the lower path instead. Provided this mirror doesn't give us any grief. Ah, yes. Good old cannon shots.
It's my least favorite part of Area 5.
What? I feel like I don't even know which way I'm supposed to be going in this room.
I don't remember where the treasure chest is. Out, presumably on the bottom of the door?
The shortcuts. Oh, this is not a path we care to go about. Yeah, I assume the bottom right. Bottom left just goes to the next area. Nope, there's a one-way door. That's probably where we're supposed to go, but at least we get a Maxim tomato. I like how this first cannon shot, you can't really fail unless you tremendously mess up the timing. Dang it, man! Dang it, I keep going down there instead of the correct direction.
Taking a lot of damage, too. So much for that Maxim tomato.
It's cool. This takes you to this room, for crying out loud! That is not where we wanted to go. Sheesh. That was pointless. That room always... That room always disorients me.
Basically just a shortcut towards the end of the castle.
Yeah. Let's try that again and get the correct direction this time.
I want to give your Kirby's a call for a full heal.
Yeah, I was gonna do that once I got into that room and then just watch them all die miserably. Learned, and I almost got hit by the same guy. I just imagine a speed run of this.
Bam, 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 shot.
Dang it, man! I keep jumping the gun on this shot. Just slightly. Wow, I hit the edge there too. What? This room is the biggest waste of time! Why does this room exist? There's nothing in it! All it does is take you back to the end of the castle. So there's literally nothing in that room. There's a 1-up. And a Maxim tomato that will almost certainly get expended.
Kirby and the Amazing Mirror predates Troll Doors of Super Mario Maker.
Wow, what a pointless door. Used to get a freebie 1-up up here if you have beam, which for some reason I didn't use last time.
Yeah, you did get used the beam, you just didn't go in the door.
Oh yeah, I probably thought that was the path to the, where I just was. I don't know how I never remember that room is entirely pointless.
Just struggling to figure out any kind of pit that does take you to a treasure chest, except that one though. So give that a roll.
Yep, this takes you to a chest with music.
Music? Ah.
Well, let's try out this third path here, since it's the one we didn't go down last time.
I forgot. There's the other places. Excuse me, the other two big chests in this one. Or other two big chests. There's
If only
one
you
big
healed with sleep in this game like you do in Squeak Squad.
Yeah, that'd be nice. At least there's a chance for a smash Kirby here.
Well, there would be if I went down the correct path for it. Is this a new area? It looks like
Yeah,
I'm
but I
hit.
believe the far right is actually, far left is actually the big chest. Maybe? It's not middle.
I didn't see any opportunity to go down there, so either there must be a separate way into that room, or I guess the rightmost one might have a different path on it.
There's a big chest from the cannon room full of 8 directions. And then there's the big chest from those 3 options going down. If memory serves me right.
Well, logic would dictate go towards the one-up. In actuality, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there had to be one blocking in this room, at least. And yep, we did not make it towards the map. The map is probably the upper, well, one of the upper paths in that cannon room. Is there anything in this room? No, this room is done. This is just a warp to World 9 once again.
And then there's the other pathway.
Oh,
though.
never mind. This takes you
Yeah.
to the map.
Okay, you chose the right one. Or the left one.
Oh, and
No,
this
it wasn't
is
too crazy.
the shortcut to the boss too.
Yeah.
And okay, so now we gotta find our way to that big chest down there. Oh, that's probably the bomb. No. Oh,
And the big chest, that's just where the 7 areas of the cannon are. I think. Maybe.
anyhow, boss time. Oh man, the other guy has Spark. I could call him here if I thought he'd actually go in the door. So the cool thing about Spark is you can actually directly damage this guy. Otherwise, you have to hit him with stuff.
Ah, Mega Titan.
Wow, he went down good and fast. Yeah, his final phase is no weaker to it than anything else, but he dies to a single star shot. Yeah, I meant to actually, like, you know, do a little bit of damage to him that way, and then, like, fight him the normal way. But apparently I did enough damage, like, on contact, that hitting him into the wall once killed him.
Yeah.
Supposed to take, like, 4 hits. Anyway.
Didn't even get to talk about good touches in this boss battle. I guess a good touch, which is you can push his hands away. Especially if they're aiming toward you, or when they aim toward you.
Now I'm trying to remember how one even gets to that lower area there. Hopefully, multiple ways.
I definitely want to say it's due to the errors of the cannon. Yeah, it might not actually. Because the way I'm looking at the map is, I know that you have the room that's next to the boss, which is where the copper pistols are, but then there's the other room that has the automatic cannons. And the room before that, though, is the room with the 8 areas, which is actually just one room.
I like how your reward for just not bothering with that cannon is just... Might as well take path 3 here, since we haven't been done. Oh yeah, this does take you somewhere different. And now we get Smash. Although, I think I was supposed to have taken the middle path in retrospect. So we may have to go through here yet one more time.
It's fine, at least you can now juggle some enemies with the hammer.
Oh, but we have wheels. Sad. Yeah, we're not even going the right way at this point, so let's go down the middle path this time. Yeah, Area 5's a lot of trial and error. Because everything likes to funnel you towards the boss.
At least if I get lost going there, like the other bosses, then I just don't win the game at all.
Thank you for leaving that battery there and not taking it for yourselves, guys. It'd be funny if they could do that.
Take all your one-ups that you earn.
Yeah, man. Oh, you know what? That chest was probably the yellow spray paint, because I'm pretty sure you get that in this area, and I haven't gotten it yet. Every area has at least one spray paint, if memory serves.
I like how that blocking was still in range, and he still came after you after you went through the other mirror. It was hilarious.
Oh, hammer moves and your ridiculous amounts of recoil. Or hit lag, or whatever you want to call it.
Still waiting for you to juggle some big Waddle Dees.
Oh man, I used the wrong move. I don't remember if there is a way you're meant to actually hit that without the other Kirbys. This is I hit the wrong button. Excellent.
Wow.
Bear with me, guys. Sorry. I am the worst.
Should have just let go of it. You can only hit R once and then it'll call
I
it.
didn't realize until I'd already called it.
Dang.
Look how they're still beating up on the blocking and stuff here.
At least Green Kirby's making progress, I think, unless Green Kirby took damage and lost.
Yeah, where did Green Kirby go off to? Oh yeah, I didn't even see that blocking last time. Very conceivable the same thing could have happened last time, though. Oh, can I get a mix off two of these guys if I go jump far enough? Probably not, unless I damage boost. Yeah, doesn't really seem worth it anyway. Always forget about the parasols these things have.
What was it that Kirby Canvas Curse introduced flame shot toes?
I don't know.
Always found
Let's
that
hit
to be
R this time, not L.
good call. No pun intended.
This puzzle really bothers me because there's, like, I feel like there must be a way to do it. Heck if I know what you're intended to do. I don't know why I keep trying to inhale Shadow Kirby. That is not gonna work.
You can inhale Shadow Kirby though.
That is mean of them, making you want to duck under that guy and then drop through the platform.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've done that a couple of times.
Can't inhale things through walls in this game.
Yeah, but the way that you do that is you have to do this slide kick on that bomb pedestal.
Well, time to try all of the paths we didn't try last time.
I hope I'm right and it's down.
It was down.
Ah!
And that was very well appreciated. This is why it's advantageous to not necessarily take the areas in order. I think we finished Area 5 with that, though. So, yeah, we can warp away now.
That's it. Congratulations, 100% complete.
Now to show off the second of the 4 main colors that you can get spray paints for. Whoop. We'll finish off Area 6, and then I reckon that'll be it for the night.
Sounds like a plan. See you, Super Mario and Bo.
I'll see you around. We already have the path to Area 6 open, so let's go ahead and get cracking on that.
It's quite a ways away, though, I will say.
What is?
The Area 6 boss.
Yeah, Area 6 is kind of long. Like the latter half, 6 through 9, are quite a bit longer than... Except for 8, I guess. 8's not that long. 6, 7, and 9 are quite a bit longer than the others. If you know what you're doing, at least. 3, 4, and 5 are about equally confusing, so... You can very well take just as long. And once again, there are like lots of one-way paths here that you don't necessarily have to go through twice. But I'm never gonna remember where they are, so I'm just gonna take the high route every time possible first.
At least through that door, they give you a little sneak peek of the music. If you didn't already go ahead and unlock the other pathway from Area 2.
Oh yeah, have I already... Oh yeah, that's true. That's very far into the area, actually. Why is there a Bronto bird up here? There's like nothing up here, is there? Why on earth are those even there?
Just in case you wanted to just fly above everything.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
it's so bizarre. I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing at the moment. Just taking the high route the entire way across. Okay. Cookin', let's actually try to use the cook ability as it's intended to be used. Well, that would have been where to use it. Well, this isn't a bad spot either. Unless all the food ends up in the wall. Like it did, pretty much. Great.
Dang.
Well programmed game. Like Super Mario World reserve items. Look at that guy's just out of range. Could have used some extra ammo on Boxy. Actually, Boxy has the most teleport, like, telegraphed, like, projectile attack of any mid-boss. In general, Boxy's attacks are very telegraphed in general. But in exchange you get magic, so it all evens out. This tricked me for the longest time. You have to awkwardly go back in here. I don't actually have fire to set this off with. Do I now? No, I have cook. Wait, does this take you back down to... Yes, it does. Dang it! Laser sets that off.
One of your Kirby's has Smash if you want that.
Yeah. Need a fire thing to set off that cannon, though. I would appreciate it if one of you guys would get hit, laser guys. Thank you. Oh yeah, the lasers change colors with your Kirby as well.
Also a nice touch.
Oh, dang it! The Kirbys were still in the room, so I had to reset it.
Yeah.
I hope Bomb didn't set this off, because then I would feel pretty silly. Let's try that again. Thankfully the fuses on these things. I have the worst aim. I appreciate Return to Dreamland making it so you no longer have to actually hold down into the cannon.
I don't think you have to hold down into the cannon here either.
We finally got to continue the top path as we were planning on going the whole way.
Also, I would hope that bomb can goes off.
And I guess I was wrong about Minnie, given that it's already reappeared twice.
Yeah, but again, one of them is optional, and I don't know which one that is.
Please drop this way. Oh, you know what? You're probably supposed to use this droppy guy to hold this safely.
Yes, actually, you're right. I thought this was a clever puzzle.
I mean, you can do it just by repeatedly picking up and dropping the puzzle, and you get like the best spray paint, short of snow, in a response there. You can break these.
I remember using the blue color when I was playing Smash 64, so... And even Melee for a while.
Yeah, I don't know what my favorite color Kirby is in Melee. In 64, it's probably yellow as well. Here's where Cook would be useful if I still had it. Or I guess Crash, just to show off Crash. This is probably a goal area, given how long we've been going on this top path at this point. Yep. Alright, let's go for some 1-ups. This has got to be a 150 timer. Nope, still 100. Yeah, that one I wasn't gonna miss. That one stayed on the screen good and long.
You did it.
Alright, now let's take lower paths, since I think we basically cleared the top one. Gosh, this is a very broad area though, just looking how far in that preview was. I don't know how on earth Cupid Kirby got here. This is pretty far from the room I warped them to.
Don't doubt their exploration skills. Even though their lives are pretty ephemeral.
I see what you mean about that being a preview for the music now. Didn't realize that was just a little side room. Just moments before disaster there. Probably should have.
Instead of pausing after you take damage, you pause before you take damage.
I was hoping Prank would do something interesting there, but alas.
The real Prank was expecting him to do something.
I've already gone over this way. How did I end up back on this path? What have I done wrong?
There are, I think, one path goes down that is mirrored for down, and then there's the one that just keeps going to the right.
Yeah, I took the wrong door there, whichever it was. Oh, I got that because I'm just gonna drop it the second I get to that wheel enemy. Nope, this isn't the room. It doesn't go any further down than that.
I mean, you have to go all the way to the right and then, I believe.
So bizarre that you go up to go to the water area instead of down. But I guess that's how this area works. Having an ability underwater is nice that actually does something underwater.
Yeah, but like the fact that 5 blippers you're basically slashing. More really. They're just coming for you and it's so hard to keep it sometimes. At least now you can test if bomb sets the fuse off.
True. I mean, I have to go further on this path anyway, but might as well do that while we're at it. I like how that guy in the cannon doesn't even respawn, he's just there once.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, it does set it off, and that would have made it really easy to get to the cannon in time, too.
Look at that. On the note of sword, when you were doing that aerial attack, I never realized that you could do it so low to the ground. It looked like it was a short hop slash.
Oof. Didn't realize I was gonna lose height that quickly if I had something in my mouth there. Oh, I don't need that maximum tomato at the moment.
Your Shotsos were the Maxim tomatoes.
It's not like I had a choice there, game. Don't go spawning enemies at me.
Oh yeah, the 2 blippers.
I feel like upward swimming is really slow in this game. I don't know if I'm doing something incorrectly.
No, it's pretty slow.
I feel like we haven't seen this guy much. For good reason. Laser's not that good.
Rather, it's slow unless you are already inhaled.
Memory serves, this is yet another wall that breaks if you go through a two-way door. Oh, might as well hit the switch. You can't hit the switches with moves like you can in Nightmare in Dreamland.
Sad, but yes.
Yep, yet another place that very much confused me. Also, I really should have swapped to that other color at some point. But I think there's only the one spray paint in this area.
Plus, only have, what, less than a boss to go? I say less than a boss in terms of distance.
Yeah, I could start it next time as well. This is where I came in. Should have known that. Well, we just got a warp room, so I might as well just quit now.
Quit while you're ahead.
here we have ocean.
Matter of fact, I think I didn't get as a young person, didn't get the door for Area 6, like the second one. Because I think I always went into the wrong door and then was led elsewhere instead of, well, to the boss. Pretty confident that's what happened. Man, that was terrible.
Are there any areas you can get to the boss without hitting all the doors in their respective area? Or at least like reasonably so. Like not like walk right past a switch and not hit it.
Well, when you say that, like,
This reminds me, on the subject of the music again here being like the same as the forest theme from Kirby's Adventure, there's an ever so slightly remixed version of this in Squeak Squad that is just slightly different from this version. Just a handful of beats are just slightly more anticipatory in that version.
can't wait for Area 8 though. Squeak Squad's rendition is my preferred.
I like it better in this, but it's purely because of the key. Because synesthetic stuff and whatever. Well, I guess I should have seen that one coming.
Dang.
I'm not gonna fall for that again. That's where the area map is. Vitality Heart. Very nice.
Oh yeah, it's gotten early in this area.
I forgot you could slide kick with A or B if you don't have a power.
Always default to A.
I meant to, you know, get that cutter. Did I not get it in this room? Did I really just lose cutter, like, immediately? Okay, no, it was here. I was gonna say. It wouldn't do that.
I like that the cutter, or Sir Kibble, did a reverse one and was going to jump to hit.
Again, I meant to... Oh, it doesn't matter. I meant to try to grab that without going... Oh, it does maybe matter? I don't think there's another chest in this room. We've gone through a lot of this area without ever having touched the map. Stone looks...
There's not in like a cave area?
Yeah, possibly. I assume this is heading towards that, that shortcut to Area 2. Oh, this isn't underwater. So long as these are two-way doors, I'm gonna at least go in them to make sure I'm not missing anything.
A good call.
Not that you can't trap yourself going in a two-way door if you don't look before you go.
Who needs looking, right? That's exactly what my younger self said.
Should have seen that one coming. I think we may have missed the path to that. But it wraps back around. I wonder if you are able to hit that with bomb. Doesn't seem feasible. Oh, you're meant to get around that fast enough to get the 1-up? Not fight the current. Well, so much for that. I don't remember where this goes, honestly. Well, I chose poorly.
Gold warp star?
To where, though? Not to Area 9.
No, this is to Area 7, likely.
Area 7? Clear on the other side of the
Yes.
map? Why?
Yep. I would think so. If it's not that, then it's Area 4.
I have no memory of this room at all.
Or it's a gold game?
Yeah, it's a goal game. I was gonna say, that makes a lot
Thank
more
God.
sense.
Thank goodness.
Okay, I still haven't found the way into that, that shortcut area. I don't even know how it connects to this. Two 1-ups that I was given no opportunity to take if I wasn't already sitting under them. Nice.
Hey, you don't need 1-ups. All you need is just that one 1-up you collected already. That one in the gold game will serve you well. Use it wisely.
Alright, so now we have 3 different objects here. I'm gonna say, try to go back to that, the Area 2 warp. But unfortunately, I don't quite know which direction to tackle that from. I don't know why I tried to go there yet anyway. I wouldn't have been able to beat that Gordo.
If I liked Area 6 a little bit better, I would say this is,
Let's first see where this two-way door goes. Okay, this seems more promising. What is with that big open area with the blocks? I mean, I guess one of those could have been hiding a door, but it seemed kind of weird to put a door in the middle of here.
just for show.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Enemies aren't even that aggressive.
Give you a little bit of time to think about where you want to go in avoiding that one homing blipper.
That was going to be pretty hard to avoid in any case. Oh, this is just the other way into that room. So we've looped around then. Yeah, we don't know how to get up there. But using stone seems like a reasonable assumption.
I say if I liked this area, I'd probably have a better memory of it. More like if I've played this area enough times, considering I didn't.
Hey, let's use stone in this warp and see what happens. Actually, I'm curious, can you even pause while you're taking the warp? Because the warp itself isn't on either map. Oh, it counts you... Never mind, it counts you as in Moonlight Mansion here. Yeah, let's not stay in that room any longer than necessary.
That homing Bronto bird.
Pretty much. Okay, so we've probably cleared out this path. This is just a long way through. We'll see what...
Go ahead.
Sorry, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I really don't have any good memory of where the map is in relation to the boss door. Boss mirror.
Well, in either case, neither is this way from the looks of it, so let's just continue on the other path here. There's probably another door I haven't even been in this room yet. Yeah. A lower door. Ah, oh, whatever, we just missed a one-up.
You can get UFO Kirby if you want. Maybe. Hopefully. If you get to dry land and an enemy.
It's true, there was a UFO in this area. I don't remember where that was. Can you actually swim against this current? That makes me think there's a room to the left of this, but I don't know if that's true.
I'm pretty confident that there might be. And you come out that way, or else I'm thinking of Area 3.
Yeah, this seems like an area in Area 2 and 7. I don't know if that was also true here.
You might be right, actually. All will be revealed soon once you get the map. Because I can't count on my own memory.
I'm assuming the map is in this direction.
I really hope so.
This had better be the map screen. Dang it. Bonker's pattern is so similar across all the games he's in, is the funny thing. So you can, if you know him in one game, you know him in basically all of them.
And thank goodness this is the map screen.
All is about to be revealed. We have missed nothing. From the looks of it. Hooray. In all likelihood, at least. The map is just very late into this area. Oh hey, UFO Kirby. We already have Hammer underwater. That's about as good as you're gonna get outside of UFO. Take this slowly. Wow. Hammer is very slow underwater, notably.
Yeah. Much more advantageous to use the above ground swinging move instead of on ground swing move. At the very least, you know you're going to hit Blipper before Blipper hits you.
Yep, that was rather lazy of me. Boy, I'm feeling like I definitely missed a UFO in this world, but I don't even remember where that would have been.
I was mostly in referencing Red Kirby.
Yeah. I definitely remember using UFO. Wow, I did not know you could multi-swing underwater with the sword. That's impressive.
I remember using UFO too. I don't remember where you get it.
Oh, that is a non-subtle hit that this boss is weak to cutting moves.
Makes sense, right?
And
Kirby actually using logic. might do a little bit better if you just decide to stay above water. I find that the easiest way to kind of cheese this boss, if it's not stone Kirby.
This uppercut works pretty well too.
Oh yeah, Final Cutter is great.
Oh, we finished the top half of the mirror, even though the order of the segments is kind of arbitrary. I should try to do I should do a run where I get the segments in like clockwise order or something, regardless of what nutty order that actually makes the worlds be. Well, we've made progress. 60%-ish according to the progress keeper.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'll try to finish this up probably, I don't know, Wednesday or Saturday of next week. Depends on whatever I have free time.
Red Kirby still has that UFO too. Go ahead and actually call.
Let's warp him here. Oh no, we lost it. Just as well, I couldn't steal it.
Dang, that would be a good sight.
Sad face. Even though I'm pretty sure he can get it in this room, if you're like not here.
I think he actually lost it as soon as you called, so it's like he had it, but then once he answered, it just automatically.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So he abides by the rules, but only if I'm calling him here.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, this has been JDS64, Dark Mario, and other folks that were here at one point. And they all went.
Never came back.
Anyway, see you all next time. Oh, man.